Thank you for joining me, man.
Of course. Yeah.
Appreciate it. And uh, who are you? Tell me about yourself.
My name is Quijada Burgess. I'm 16 years old. I was born in Albuquerque, New Mexico. But I grew up here in Santa Fe my whole life. So,
Okay. When did you move to Santa Fe from?
I was just born in Albuquerque. So
Mm.
I've been here since I was. Well, actually, I lived in this little community called Cochiti till I was about 5. It's a reservation out there, so I lived there until I was about 5, and then I moved up here.
So you live on a reservation right now?
No. We live in the
when you were
suburbs
5.
now. Yeah, when I was 5, we lived out in Cochiti, reservations out there, and then we moved out here, and I've been in the suburbs since I was 6. So.
Okay. Do you remember anything about the reservation?
Yeah. I mean, all my family is in Oklahoma, so reservation out there is like, it's poor. It's like there's not a whole lot of well, there's opportunities. It's just not like an ideal place. I mean, it can be, but it's sometimes rugged and stuff. But yeah, like my cousin, he's like my brother. He's lived out there almost his whole life, and so he's yeah.
Okay. So you were talking about you are really into history.
Yeah.
And you said your dad is into history.
Yeah.
And he's poured some of that into you.
Yeah.
Okay. So what can you tell me about? Well, where you expert at? Which history are you expert at?
Well, my people's history. I'm half Comanche and half white. So my dad, he gives lectures and lectures and lectures all over the world and stuff since I was a baby. So I grew up with it. So I know that pretty well.
So give me a short history of your. Is it a tribe?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the short history of your tribe, man?
So back maybe around the 14 to 1600s type era. I don't remember exactly. When the Spanish came and they started, like kind of massacring the tribes with horses and stuff, and they came into the kind of modern states area. They we saw them massacring all of them, and we were basically like, well, damn, why can't we do that to them? So we started stealing horses, and then our tribe slowly became the Comanches. Because what we started to do was we started to do what the Spanish did to us, to everybody. And that kind of made us notorious. And we had about an empire that came from northern Mexico all the way up to Canada. And we raised hell all in New Mexico. We burned Santa Fe down at some point. And yeah, there's a lot of stories where anytime you see a Native American movie, we're most likely the villains. So.
So is there like a sense of pride in like your tribe, and
oh yeah,
you guys have traditions or anything like that?
For sure, yeah.
Folklore, old stories.
Yeah, there's one story of Cuerno Verde. So he was a kid. He was about my age actually, and his dad had just made a treaty with the Spanish. And a few weeks later after the treaty, they ambushed him while they were hunting buffalo, killed his dad, killed a ton of men. And so like the lineage was kind of passed down to him at a really young age. And so they say he like bottled up that kind of anger because he was pissed off because the Spanish broke that promise that they made. So when he was around 21, he just started raiding, and he came into Santa Fe. He went up in Taos. Just this whole Colorado, New Mexico area, he just raised hell. And then the Spanish eventually, they were like, man, we're tired of this, dude. Like, he's taking all our kids, our women, well, the one thing that they misunderstand is that when they took the women and children, they didn't kill them. They like embraced them, like they became the tribe. Like they kind of adopted them almost. But anyways, they were like, oh yeah, he's stealing all our women, our children, he's killing us all. He's burning our settlements down. we got to do something about this. So they tried to pin him down, and they eventually pinned him down. And they had some like Navajo and Apache like helper, like they were aided by them because they hated us too. Everybody hated us. So they got a big army to take down us. And at that point, our numbers had been dwindling. And so it was about 300 Comanches versus about 10,000 Spanish soldiers. And we held them off for 3 days. And what we did is when we rode into battle, we had this medicine, the paint on, and we see that as medicine. So that medicine was the paint. When the other Native Americans saw it, it meant that we were bulletproof. So when they saw that, half of them were like, I want to deal with this, dude. So they left, and then it was just mainly just the Spanish and the Comanches battling out for 3 days. So that was back in the 1600s. So
wow,
yeah,
it's intense, man.
yeah.
So does your tribe, do you have any traditional like celebrations or?
We have a few dances. I don't know the specific names, but I mean, one of them, a fancy dancer. My dad was a fancy dancer, so it's kind of like a fast spinning like dance. It's really cool. It's really nice.
What is it like living on a reservation?
Me personally, I don't remember a whole lot, but yeah, it's not ideal for a lot of people. It's rough, you know. It's my cousin called it pretty much the hood, but it's different.
Yeah.
But it's yeah.
Okay, cool. So martial arts. What made you decide to jump into it?
So I was in 7th grade, I think, and I just went to a middle school, and you know I was kind of picked on a little bit, but you know, like ever since I was little, my dad just said like, you don't ever let no one bully you. Like if they're bullying you, just punch them, shove them, don't listen to them. Just make sure you're not bullied. And it got to a point in 7th grade where I was like, I'm not gonna let them bully me, but like it's getting to a point and I can't fight. And I was really weak and I was small, and you know, like I tried to do cross country, I couldn't even run like a mile. And so like I came in here, and you know, I thought it was gonna be like boxing or something. I had no idea what jiu-jitsu was.
Right.
And so I came in and they were like, oh yeah, Q, you could take your beanie off. Just, yeah, whatever. Cause I used to always wear a beanie. And then I got on the mat, and, you know, ever since then, like they just took me in. I'm friends with all of them. They're like family to me. So, but yeah, and then like, it's just been a real journey, you know, like after I joined jiu-jitsu, I decided to join wrestling last year. And, you know, yeah, it was tough. I got put in varsity. I got my ass beat a lot because I was going against kids that were wrestling since they were like 4.
Yeah.
But, you know, like I just wanted to like kind of push through it. And, you know, martial arts has been great. And it's been an experience for me, for sure.
So what do you have any plans for those martial arts? You can mention your ultimate like life goal, and maybe you want to be something in life.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, do you have any future martial arts goals? You want to go to UFC? Like,
UFC's never really been like, you know, top of my mind.
Okay.
I mean, it'd be cool, but you know, I don't think I'm built for all that. But you know, ever since I was a little, I've always kept a hobby of film. I watch so many movies, and I do videography as well.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I really want to go to college for that and stuff. But you know, I love martial arts. If it takes me in another direction, that'd be great. But I think I might do a tournament in August.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be my first tournament, so I think that'd be a good experience. And you know, honestly, I'd love to stick with martial arts for the rest of my life if I could.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I think career-wise, I think film is where I want to go to.
It's a good choice, man. Okay, cool. So our motto for my company is called "Not all fighters are in the ring." Uh, when you hear that, what does that say to you?
Um, well, like I have a lot of family, a lot of friends that go through a lot of stuff, and they don't fight or nothing, but you can tell that they're good people and they have every right not to be. And they fight every single day. Just they push, like if they're not as like wealthy or whatever, like you can tell like they push and work hard with their family and stuff like that. And then like, I have friends that have lost family members, and they fight with that every single day. And then even like my family, like my grandpa, he didn't have parents, and he grew up with his blind grandma. So that he's been a fighter all his life, and he's had to fight people. He's just had to push, and he came from the reservation, and he was like dirt poor, and so like just growing up with that around me, like I know that fighting isn't in a cage. It's in our lives, and like even if you're fighting to get a job or you're fighting to like just be noticed by someone or anything, like fighting to get a girl even, like that's
Mm,
I feel like yeah, I resonate with that a lot too. So
okay. Um, who's the strongest fighter in your life that you know?
my grandpa,
Why so?
just cause like he he came from nothing, literally nothing, and he moved up, and he got two master's degrees. He had my dad at a really really young age, like 18, I think 17, 18. So he's been fighting to provide for him, and just he had master's degrees, going all over the country looking for jobs. Just trying to make sure that my dad didn't have to grow up like he grew up.
Hmm.
So like just that motivates me a lot, and stuff. So
Um, uh, nice man. If you had the opportunity to voice your words of wisdom for the world to hear, what would you tell them?
uh, don't give up. Because like even if it's like school or it's something you don't want to do, just get up and do it. Because like you're gonna like, I mean everybody says it, but it's like it's just like it hits you in the face. Like if you don't do something, like if you don't get a paper done, next thing you know you got an F, and then you got to work double as hard just to get out of an F or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or like even when I did wrestling and I struggled a lot, like I never gave up. I got beat up so many times, and then I was about to give up, but then those wins started coming in, and I got better, and it just motivated me to push through. It's like if you don't give up, then like the world of possibilities for you. But if you give up, then you never know how good you can be. So
Mm-hmm. Thanks. Okay. Real quick. You working out, getting it in. Top three songs or artists you plan to get you in the zone.
um, I like Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
I like working out to Marvin Gaye.
Okay, bad. What song? That's my boy.
Um, how can you bring them or mend a broken heart?
Okay, cool, cool. That was unexpected.
Yeah, and then other artists. Um, I like
The fact that you said Marvin Gaye only and you didn't bring up nobody else.
I listen to a lot of Marvin Gaye, dude.
Yeah, that's good, bro. That's good, man.
I like shit. What's his name?
His type of music good for your soul.
It is,
So
dude.
you should be listening to.
I feel like when I work out, like I don't like to listen to like rock or anything because I like to be like kind of chill and mellow. Because like if you're, oh my god,
Yeah.
it's just I don't like that. I don't like that feeling. It demotivates me. So Marvin Gaye, shit. I really listen to Marvin Gaye. I would keep it a buck.
Nah, it's cool. We can keep it there, man. It's all okay. Okay, cool. All right. Any shout outs, man? Instagram, family,
Um,
girlfriend.
I don't have one yet, man. Or at the current moment. Yeah, my grandpa, my dad, my mom. Um, yeah, that's it.
Okay. Cool.
And Vinny and
Yeah.
Luis.
Please.
Yeah,
All right. You got an Instagram?
I do. Yeah. It's quad.hada. I do some videography there. So.
Okay. Cool. All right. Thanks, man.
Yeah, dude. I didn't know if I did good or not. It's my first one, dude. I'm scared.